Alright, just to show you all what's to come. These are the players that we have sorted according to their classes, so-called. The winner of this series is gonna be able to pick. It's gonna have first pick. They're gonna start picking from C class to B minus to B plus to A minus to A plus to S. Yep, the picks will be immediately after the game, so I'll get both these idiots into a voice chat without Matt in it. Then we'll they'll banter it out. The last time we had a crew battle was for SFJ, and it was between Snark and Berg, and that was really good. Is it possible to participate? If let's say we do have an empty slot and we need a replacement, you are at the top of my list, Alexi, depending on how good you are. Alright, let's have a look at the rules and regulations and everything. While we wait for Latof, we're currently waiting for Latof. He needs a bit before we can. Alright, so Showdown crew battle. There are 2 team captains, Marko and Latof. Team captains from a pool of 40. We have about 36. So each team will consist of, ignore the numbers here, they will consist of almost an even number of C, B, A, and S classes. Then captains will decide who belongs to what class, obviously with a group from MJ and Turbo. So the C and B class players have 3 lives, while the A and S has 4 lives each. If a player loses a life, loses all their lives, they are eliminated. And if they are eliminated, the opposing team will pick who plays next to go after the other guy that just played. So, those are the battle. Team captains will pick who goes up next. Players will only play players similar classes where applicable. So that means that C class players will play C class players, and then B class, and then A, and then S. So you can't have an S class player play a C class player, obviously. So opposing team has no others. If the opposing team has no other similar class players, the surviving player will have to play a higher class player with a twist. So if let's say Mr. Matt here got wiped 3-0 by Deeb, and then the other team doesn't have another C class player, and then they'll have to send a B class player to go in instead. So the B class player will now have to play the C class player, but with a twist. The twist is, for every time the lower class player wins a game, they take 2 lives away instead of 1. So in a situation where let's say Mr. Neek plays against Matt, and then Matt wins 1 game against Neek, he doesn't take 1 life out from Neek, he takes 2 lives. That means Neek, who has 3 lives, who is a fresh player, goes down from 3 lives to 1 life immediately. And then for every player that you eliminate in the same class, you get $10. For every player that you eliminate in a higher class, you get $20. The colors are just the different classes. We have, there's like C, B minus, B plus, A minus, A plus, and then S. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Alright, boys and girls. Well, mainly boys. I don't like saying how boys are there, but anyways. Welcome to what is about to be one of the biggest events in RE2 history, RE2 huge event history. That's gonna be the start of the Showdown crew battle. So, what's gonna happen is that we got 2 team captains here, Marko and Latof. See Marko in red, Latof in blue, down to its bottom here. They are the captains of their own teams, and we have a pool of roughly about 40 players that they can pick from. So they'll have a team of about 20 players, and every time they'll have to send 1 person to play against each other. Each person has about 3/4 lives, and then eventually, if you lose all your lives, you're eliminated from the entire competition. So this is just a best of 11 to see who gets first pick out of those pool of players. So best of 11, we're on dry heat. Latof's map pick after rolling the high number. Let's go. I'm expecting Latof to not take any chances here. Absolutely. But this match gets picked first class for C players? No. The winner of this match gets first pick for all of the classes, not just one. For all of the flipping classes. China boy. Yeah, it is. We're on dry heat here. Funnily enough, Latof's house is actually down by this corner. You don't actually see it. It droned. Yes, it did. My upper back is killing me. We'll see about that. That's not it's not really confirmed. I assume that is for all classes, but maybe we'll have it so that it's for just the first pick in general. I'll have to ask Turbo about that actually. Yeah, exactly. First pick in each class is fucking huge, which is why I'd say it's probably a big thing. I'll ask Turbo and see what he says. I assume there was one thing, but not for another. Anyways, dry heat. Totally forgot there was a game going on in the background. Marko getting droned. He did repair it. All foils have been captured. Latof, interesting build down to his double ref there. 4 minutes and gems. Marko 4 minutes and gems as well, but he's already on gold. Marko's a little bit chilling down. Not much. Latof looking to build down actually. I think he's going to build a barracks right here. Or a radar up here and then the barracks down. But Latof seems to be running on front foot here. He's only trying to get another drone in. And he does get droned here, Marko. Marko's drone does not get droned, unfortunately. Good micro there from Latof. I believe Latof was... whatchamacallit? Latof was warming up before this. And he has the show match against Tim, I believe, later on tonight on Ivor's channel. So we'll see about that. So finally enough, the Deso King does not get a Deso up himself first. Marko is the first one with a Deso. And he does repair his miner as well. We've got 2 Desos in the field, 3 Desos. 4 Desos. Drone goes down. Try with the double drone there. So Marko Soya is spinning on the right hand side. Latof has it spinning down towards the bottom left. I believe you should be able to build up here if you're nutty enough. I know you can build up here for sure. I haven't seen anyone build up here yet. I think I have actually. Just don't remember it. So Latof yet another drone. The drone goes down there. Latof trying to push forward. And Marko actually out tanking Latof by maybe 1 or 2, not too much. Eco's doing a little bit normal as you should on dry heat. There comes the refine down towards the bottom left. Red really Marko looks like Latof. Exactly. I feel like they swapped their names here. So look at his defensive setup for Marko. Oh, nice. Oh, nice bait. What? Oh, what an engagement. Oh, it's going to be a little bit tough there for Latof. He goes in with some nice bait. Deploy those Desos and they get deployed and then they die straight afterwards. So Latof baiting that Rhino to get the drone in, to get the Desos down. Fortunately, he almost got caught in the corner there, but he's still engaging here. The miners are going to be great as for the Marko pushing forward. He knows that Latof needs to back off because he can't really click. And there's a drone Rhino in there as well. Marko now going up onto the lab. And he has the IC up and ready here. There's 3 war factories for Marko. 3 war factories for Latof. That miner is still on 1 tick of health there. I think Marko might just dive in for it. Just send 1 Rhino in, bro. Just click it. Go down. Just split from top left here. Marko goes down to reply. There's a Deso right there. Does not get deployed. Finally, it doesn't get deployed. But the IC is going to be detrimental here to Latof. He needs to do something. And he needs to do something quick before the IC can get off here. Look at this desolation placement here. Marko obviously has it defensively behind sentry guns. So any drones can't go in. Obviously. Sub-Z. Another split here attempt by Latof. He goes 4 on the left and then splits 2. No damage done. But the IC is almost ready. I think Marko, is he going for drones or is he going to IC the Rhinos? I feel like he's going to do the Rhinos instead. Latof maybe just taking a little bit too much time there. Marko has to beware of his sand control. He just lost 1 Rhino. I thought he lost all 3, but... Oof. South Korea probably got 2-1 at the moment. Yeah. I saw Korea beat Spain there as well. Ooh, double drone. That goes nowhere. Latof still trying to split apart here. It's a good idea splitting apart because the IC won't be as damaging as you think it would be. So splitting up your units whenever your opponent has an IC is generally a good idea. And Marko goes for a 4 drone split, sorry. Latof retreating to his service depot. Will he be able to get any of them out? Looks like he won't be, and there's no point killing the Rhino. You need to get that into the service depot. And that damage has been done pretty harsh there. Almost all of the attacks from that middle ball has gone down. Latof sniping and rogue miner there, but Marko comes in with the clutch. On the other side, the tail of the rhinos are just cutting off the edge, and the Dato comes in on the bottom of that cliff just to push Marko away here. But I think Marko's defensive play here on dry here has been absolutely extraordinary. Latof has been trying to push forward here, but Marko says no. The Dato placement, the ability to just stop the tanks from going haywire, you know. And now he tries to snipe a miner on the right side, still no avail. No avail, sorry. He even goes through the desolation. The drones go in. Two of them do go in. The Death right in the middle here does not get deployed. Marko zoning Latof in here. He's trying to force Latof into a position where he does not want to be, and this defensive play for Marko is really good. On the way back though, Marko does snipe. Get a minor snipe, sorry. He sells the MCB. The IC is ready. Dato has been deployed, but it looks like it might be a suicide run here from Latof, trying to get some damage along the way. He's trying to snipe those miners actually. If you recognize what's been happening here, Latof has been going from patch to patch to patch to try and get the miners out from Marko. So he sniped a miner here, sniped another miner on the way back here, and then one more at top here. So 3 miners down for Marko, and now look at this engagement here. Marko waiting to pop the IC, and the IC has been popped. Only 4 rhinos. But a lead coming off for Latof there. 4 rhinos IC'd, one of them being Latof's. Pretty horrid IC if you ask me. But the drones at the back does make a difference. Now Latof has his own IC. 1.7k in the bank. And slowly going down. Now the tables have turned. Marko has sold his MCV. He sold the War Factory, keep up the eco, and he got his minor snipe. He had another minor snipe here. He has about 1k in the bank. He cannot survive for much longer. Meanwhile, Latof, losing another miner here. The minor snipes from Latof here has been absolutely game deciding. The fact that Latof has been pushing up forward as well means that Marko can't really aggress on him either. Being the aggressor in this case, it's so beneficial for Latof because he's been sniping those miners while keeping his own protected. So here's eco slowly running away while Marko's slowly going down, and there we go. GG. Playing smart indeed. You're absolutely right there, John. Marko pushing forward, but Latof not taking the bait. Latof not taking the bait. GG. 1-0. Okay, game number 2. Ooh, okay. Latof starting at the back, Marko starting at the front. Okay. Alright, predictions will be closed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're closed. Marko 62%, Latof 38. Yikes. They're all talking about reads, but these are the spots in QM. You might get uneven spots, but that's the name of the game right there, boys. So there's 2 things that come out of this. Everyone's saying, I swear these were QM spots. Yeah, War Factory hasn't been or not. It got fixed. I didn't know. There's no reply, and it's probably just probably gonna go move on with it. All right, it's fine. They're gonna play on with it. See, Marko and Latof are players of determination. You know, they don't bitch around just because they got a bad spot. Legend. They play with whatever they get. They adapt, and that's how you differentiate the best players from the other ones. What do you mean, asshole guy? Whenever you think of the 2 words bad spot, you think of legend. Yeah, so they are gonna play with it. I think spots are. I mean, if it's an SVS. Sorry, I'm yawning. If it's an SVS, it might make a. If it's an AVS, it might make a difference. But in terms of an SVS, economic wise, it's probably a little bit more uneven than you think. Because Marko obviously spotting forward, he will get the forward oils a lot quicker. He can get a forward war factory, the first war factory right up front. Latov starting at the back, he captures this for this patch of gems. First war factory goes around the back, of course. Marko already capping the top. Bottom hasn't been touched yet. The bottom oil as well from Latov hasn't been captured yet. First oil does go down towards that top right of the middle island. Now Marko very early on with a radar. Latov not going down towards the bottom. But yes, back to the starting spots. The front player obviously get the front oils and the first war factory is there. But the back player gets a little bit more security around the back with the gem patch, and the first war factory is behind. But the second one will be right up front. Where is this going? Marko has done this before. I forgot. I think he was playing Legend. He just sent two engineers down towards the bottom. But right up front there, out comes the Deso. Deso, a Dreadnought, sorry. Oh, and Latov is fucked. Latov is fucked. That's two oils down and the front war factory down as well, along with the refinery. 100% value of that Dread. And look at Marko down towards the bottom as well, capturing Latov's oil. Well, around the back. Cheeky little scout. Finally, a squid comes out that stops Marko from pushing forward, but the IC has come out for both. IC is out for both players. Latov now scouting all the way around the back. That squid there will just eliminate any further Dread influence. Oh, look at this split from Latov down to the bottom and then longer top. Marko pushing him back, longer top, long the bottom. Latov does not have that many rhinos on the field. Earlier at that stage of the game there, Marko had about 5 rhinos to Latov's 0. Only now that, only just then did Marko just try to rebuild. But look at Latov diving in for that. I see, will he get it? Will he get it? He absolutely gets it, and that's 100% value there. That means that Latov will be able to get his IC off. Unfortunately, he does get pushed all the way back and he won't be able to get his IC off. Both players losing their IC. Their front barracks with a Deso. But he, oh, nice snipe with that power there. He might have lost a lot of rhinos, but it did slow him down quite a bit. That Dreadnought was the main determining factor there. It took away everything, every single bit of eco, and the fact that Marko has the bottom oils as well means that Latov has 0 oils. His all patches are far away. He didn't get the gems, and it's gonna be broke pretty damn soon. Marko rebuilding his IC down towards the bottom. But this kind of thing is just Marko's map. He plays it really well, made some really great decisions there. Not too sure why Latov had a severe lack of tanks right at the start. Maybe he got hit with the doofus syndrome. The I forgot to build tanks syndrome, you know? Dread, I think that Dread was meant to come right up front here. But there you go, here comes the split from Marko. Latov trying to push down towards the left side as well, but it's a little bit late. Easy out tanking. And out towards the bottom right. On the defenser. With the miners as well. He does survive in the end, but I don't think his rhinos will survive anytime soon. Meanwhile, Marko still building. Still ongoing. And still pushing through. Defensive dress OP. Yeah, this is a scare factor. It's just to scare you for it. Alright, 1-all. Very, very dominant for Marko. Look, has the Arctic Circle spots? Okay, let's go. Game number 2. Game number 3. Sorry. Game number 3, sorry. On Yin Yang. And of course it's Latov's pick for Yin Yang. Oh boy, yeah, that Arctic Circle game, it's... One, I didn't know it was fixed in QM. Before this, it was always just random spots. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you spawn. People, players, often the very high level players just play with it. Players like Ed, Marko, Tim, they probably won't give a shit. They'll just play it last time as well. But I think it has been fixed, probably, is what I'm being told. So, good to know, good to know. But yes, Marko's super dominant on that map. Of course. I open up my iced tea. Alright. Fucking seed of lemon. Right, second drone here from Latof. So Latof gonna go with the double drone, of course. Does he get anywhere? Yes, he does. First drone in, second drone just waving high at their counterpart. Love Friday, Ancient Aliens Marathon. What the fuck is Ancient Aliens? I bet it's American. Let's save. Yeah, I like watching Pawn Stars a lot more. Pawn. You know, I like watching like Storage Wars as well. I don't know why. It's the dumbest thing in the world. But Storage Wars is interestingly entertaining. Ooh, a nice save there. He gets droned again. What are the drones from Marko? Yeah, he went double drone, and that was the third drone right there. Yeah, Storage Wars is like when they bid on storage like units. It's like, yeah, American pickers. Oh, look at that, Marko. Forced to kill a miner. I think that was the miner that was what you call it? That was droned early on and got repaired. So another drone coming in would have almost instantly killed it. So Marko, sorry, Latof trying to build up this cliff there. Marko just trying to stop that with the paradrap earlier on. So Marko killing a bit of ore here. I assume it's to place a refinery. I think he's still off by one row. And he just killed quite a bit of money there. And look at this push onto his bottom left there. The paradrap whips some rhinos. It took 3 sentry guns. 2 of them does go down, and top right, the paradrap from Latof. Sentry gun still coming out here trying to defend that paradrap, and Latof backs away. Actually, top right, you would often see like maybe 2 or 3 paradrops, and then they start pushing it. I don't know. Same thing with top left. I've seen many of players just drop like 3 paradrops here, ignore them, and then midway through the game, and then they push them in. Yeah, another push down towards the bottom left. Marko doing 2 things at once. Probably waypointed down towards the bottom left here. Latof pushing them away. Even more sentry guns coming up, but look at this push from Latof. Now let's see this mastery of engagement here from Latof. Marko almost running through a brick wall. He's still gonna push through with that engagement. I think the biggest strength for Latof here is his ability to abuse the terrain and the cliff side especially. Cheeky little spit from Marko down towards the bottom there, trying to snap a miner. Unsuccessful, but does pull away some macro away. Another Paratrop getting squished. And this split towards the bottom from Latof once again. This will be detrimental because Marko's quite far away. And Latof's gonna turn around and dips him with Doozle. Can definitely win that fight, but I think he doesn't want to risk losing way too many rhinos because Marko has quite a bit to be able to counter just like that. And now Marko trying to push down towards top right. Nice Desos from Latof. Latof having Desos down towards both edges. So he can't go anywhere here, Marko. Even if he tries to push in. And the pressure top right gets ignored and Marko expanding down towards the top right hand side up on that cliff. We've yet to see any sort of abuse of the terrain from any of these guys yet. So we'll see if that comes in pretty soon, especially from Latof. I want to see that. I still remember when he was playing Bobo or Kyo and he kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and then he starts pushing in. Try back and forth this way. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 war factories for Marko Latof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. So Marko is slowly building down towards the middle as well. Latof will probably have to move his MCV. I think one of the only ways to build down towards the middle of the left spawns, probably to move your... actually, yes, but it takes quite a while. Right side, it's pretty straightforward. You can build here and then up here straight away. What's up, Bravo? I'm cooking gems. Latof hasn't gotten the gems yet. Evo's the name I haven't seen in a long time. I guess he's done with his revolution. So he's here trying to see some R2. Yo. Alright, check a little split once again, top right, just ignoring those Desos. He's gonna target those Desos first. Marko, as per usual, priming that top right war factory, and look at this engagement. The Desos are gonna be in play real soon here. That's 4 or 5 of them ready to be deployed. Marko just pulling back slightly, and now they're on the other side. And that's when they start to take the trade here. Are there any Desos back in base? No, but there are drones. And now the split comes into play here. Let's see who comes out of it alive immediately. Latof splits apart and Marko does not split. Latof going for the buildings here. I don't think there's a winning situation for Marko at all. Where's the splits from Marko? Absolutely none. And look at a ton of drones that was stockpiling down to the top right. No worries, man. So many drones, so many Desos. Where are the defensive efforts from Marko? He only has drones, but he does not have Desos. And that's an easy defense there for Latof. He still has bottom left to deal with though, as the game starts to get a little bit laggy for some reason. There's an elite down towards bottom right. It does get droned. Latof on the other hand, surviving with 5 rhinos. One definitely gonna get an elite pretty soon. Or do? Yeah, later. Run away! Ooh. So pretty close engagement there, but I don't know why Marko didn't split when he was engaging up front. Latof definitely had the right idea. He immediately split, immediately goes for the war factories. Marko did the same, but except he went for miners and then war factories. But Marko still does not, he does not have an MCV, sorry. But Latof does. He does have miners and he does have war factories. And the drones left over from defense coming onto the offense. This should be game over for Marko here, but obviously he's not going to give up without a fight just yet. He's going to concede to an elite pretty soon. Come on, Marko. Oh, maybe he's doing the Andy thing. He knows he can't win, so he's just going to annoy the fuck out of Latof. Trying to get that mental down. Can't really get mentality down from Latof, can you? How do you break an unbreakable man? By using his family. Sorry, what? So if you go down to his bottom right. Oh, yeah, there you go. Marko finally. It's a mid defeat, my man. And down he goes. 2-1. Everyone winning. My dumbass typed Q and Q in Twitch chat thinking that was CNC. Alright. We're on to Divide and Conquer, and Marko starting in his favorite spot. So I'm calling it right here. Marko's gonna do his signature build. If you don't know his signature build on Divide and Conquer, where the fuck have you been for the past month? Basically, he's gonna build all the way to the right hand side. And once he has a refinery here, he'll send 2-3 miners down to his gems. And I have no fucking idea why no one ever goes to pressure the miners here. To just stop them from mining the gems. Oh god. It's always a fun thing to see how many miners Marko will send down to his middle, because the first time we saw this, I quite remember Sander was there as well. The first time we saw this, and Marko sent, I saw him send like 1 miner to middle. I was like, oh, okay, that's a good strat. And then I remember he was in chat, so it was like, I was like, oh yeah, that's a good strat, sending 1 miner. And then I look at the enemy's base, and then I look back towards the middle, and then I suddenly see 3-4 miners on this gem patch, and I was like, what the fuck? The balls of steel on this guy to go 4 miners down towards the middle when you have a refinery right here. So I think these 2 miners, when they're finished with this, they'll go here and then come back. But yeah, the balls of fucking steel, man. That's obviously only doable along top side, because it only takes this ore patch for you to be able to reach here. And bottom left, not so much. It takes about a lot fucking longer. I have a lime seed in my straw. Disgusting. Get out. Yep, there you go. Just 1 miner for now, Marko? Where's the rest? Come on. Bitch boy, come on. My phone keeps ringing in the back. I'm gonna put it on silent. So Latof a little bit slower in his build. Obviously Latof not the build kind of guy, he's more of a tank control and desert kind of guy. Look at this build from Marko already heading towards that gem patch. Latof, is he heading there? He's a little bit late. He's gonna be quite late to that gem patch. Marko's definitely gonna have that first. And the drone down towards the middle does not go his way. Yes, that is a Rhino heavy tank. Thank you. Yeah, Divide and Conquer is one of the most boring and one of the most interesting maps to play. Boring because the builds on this is very, very long. Interesting because the engagement that comes out of this is very textbook. Like if we follow the Chinese ranking thing where lower ranked players can only play a certain maps, this map would definitely be one of the beginner maps out there, because everything that you need as a player, as a good player, is here. The base walking, the miner micro, the direction you should base walk in and everything. Oh, look at Marko alting that war factory, and then he pushes it onto the top as well. Refinery down, Latof builds another one, and power plant down. Miner count, miners go and count. Miner count, Marko, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 miners in the field. That's of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 miners on the field. I think Marko has 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he has 7. 8. Yep, he has 8. No more down towards the middle. I'm using arrow keys because I'm scratching my balls. Yep. Kidding. Or am I? So nice little radar there from Latof. See, that's what's on the way. Trying to spin on the right side. I think he probably tried to scout here as well, trying to see. Again, miners are underwear, uncontested down towards the middle there. But he only tried to contest it with drones, and that was pretty much the only effort being thrown at it. Right side still pushing through, or trying to push through here. Latof is gonna try and make a stand by this all patch here. Gonna happen quite a bit. He's still trying to bait Marko to bring his rhinos back, but Marko's not gonna take that beat that bait too easily. The engagement on the right hand side here. Deso's on the way. Nice Deso on the back there. Good snipes all around, but Marko's still out tanking Latof in this case, even with the new rhinos coming out straight from the war factory. Right side split still ongoing. Marko is taking a tour here. Latof gonna get stuck in a sandwich. And a red Marko sandwich. He tries to get out of there with the only way he can through a line of rhinos. And Latof not trying with another split down towards the top here. While he gets hit down to his bottom left, top right, Latof is gonna try and combine his two armies together. M2 is gonna get targeted here. But Latof down on top left. He's winning the fights here. He's out tanking Marko on that end. And Latof has 4 Desos in defense. Marko's gonna have to go around it. The 4 runners down on top left, gonna go for the miners now. And the Desos still keeping Marko at bay down towards the bottom left. That was a nice split from Latof. But I think Marko still has this in the bag because of the amount of insane eco that he has, which initially in turn gives him a fuck ton of rhinos. Look at Latof down towards the bottom of that defense with the Desos, but it still pushes through. But this is over ever since he pushed forward, and that's gonna be 2-2 now to Marko. Did the game start late? Yep. Alright, Red Valley. It might just think it's fine though. If you don't know what Red Valley is, it's one of the newer maps that's been added to QM. It's been in the Chinese QM, Rambo QM for quite some time as well. It's a very good map actually. It has that, the one thing good about this map is it promotes engagements. And maps that promote engagements are one of the better maps to play out there because they're not gonna get bored sitting behind tanks. And you're always gonna see lots of engagements because looking at the build here, players obviously go for the small gem patch, get maybe like 2 miners on it, 2 or 3 miners on it, 1 go, get all of the gems down, then go to the other patch and eventually start building down towards the middle. On the left side, smaller patch around the back, and then you slowly build down towards the middle to eventually get down to the middle patch, which is where all the fun happens. Similar to Dawn of Peril, yep. Similar to Dawn of Peril as well. I haven't seen this map in a 2v2 and I feel like this map would be insane in 2v2. Absolutely fucking insane. Obviously you do have an option to build down as well. It does take you quite a while. But if let's say you do come to that situation, I think players will more often just move their MCVs there. 1 because they're lazy, and 2 because it's quite nearby to where the spawns are. This map is called Red Valley. Can you put a refinery where his penis is? For Marko or for Latof? It depends who has a bigger penis. For Latof. Oh, from where he's... Yeah, from where his power plant is. I don't think so. We'll see. Oh, he can? Okay, okay. Never mind. I'm proven wrong. That's a pretty decent stretch. That's a very decent stretch. Well, I guess he played this map much longer than both of us to be able to know that. Got him. Oh, fuck, man. Every stream I keep talking about this. I have Doofus's voice clip of him saying "God on boys," but I haven't added it to my soundboard yet because life has been in the way. And there goes my mic. Stay up, fuck. Alright, let's see what's going on here. We're trying to split down towards that right side. Sitting on a bunch of gems. 31 drone. We got 3 more factories. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minus. For Latof, hasn't sold this refinery yet. Drone goes down. Marko 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minus as well. Sorry, blowing my nose. So Marko 2 trying to split on the right hand side here. Nope, no one has moved their MCV yet to the other patch. But Marko still being a little bit aggressive on the right side here. And trying to push it out towards the middle as well. Again, taking away macro from Latof, but Latof now with the Desos up front. The drones do take care of them though. And it looks like Marko does win the engagement on the right hand side here. He does win it but not by much. The sentry guns are gonna be able to defend that fully if that last one does decide to push forward. Nice counter there by Latof, just pushing Marko away, not allowing him to come forward into his base. Oh, you hear my nose. So another split from Latof, from Marko, sorry. So it's the bottom here. For someone who's not that great with splits, Marko is sure to be doing a lot of them, and Latof pushing all the way forward by the war factory. Meanwhile, down around the back here, miners are running away. Drones are being fed into the rhinos here. Latof still running all the way around. Get just of that cliff to getting him some distance from the rhinos here. On the right side, Marko making its way to the miners. Out of the 5 miners there, 1 is remaining. Well, Latof does have full control of middle here. He's gonna do the same to Marko. Just that 1 miner remaining does not manage to get it. And he does get pushed back all the way. And yeah, down towards the middle as well. Marko remaining rhino sniping yet another miner. Still trying to push through here. Latof did have a couple of miners down towards the middle, but he does get sniped. As does Marko's miners about to do here. Marko now with an IC on the way after that lab is coming out. And Marko's sniping. Yeah, another miner on the right side. So many miners getting sniped here. That's what happens when you have a map like this where ore is right up the forefront where all the engagements happen. And yet another refinery coming out here. Another split down towards the bottom left. All the way from top left coming in from Latof. And it goes ring around the rosy. Absolutely ring around the rosy here. Another miner rig and sniped. Miner, why the fuck is it? Why the fuck are you there? Oh, why the fuck are you there? That's your problem. And now he moves. There we go. The IDMC move should be coming in. Latof obviously moving down towards the right hand side towards top right because you don't want to move here. The base is right here. Marko's base is right here. Could easily split apart. Latov on the other hand trying to push forward. It's pretty tricky. Latov about to get hit by an IC pretty soon here. Marko trying not to bite on the bait, but Latov still pushes all the way forward here. Is Marko gonna pop the IC? There you go, he pops the IC, and the Desos gonna pop immediately afterwards. And can Latov survive this? The IC about to go down in 3, 2, 1. Down goes the IC, but an elite comes out of it. And Latov with 2 rhinos remaining on the front line that I was pushing through, but Marko now coming in with an elite. You're flying to Chile tonight? When are you coming back? So really coming around the back here. Latov still trying to push forward. But Marko seems to be really good on the defensive here. He doesn't really allow Latov to do what he does best, and that's abuse the terrain, go around sniping miners. Right side elite still making a lot of headway here. Another elite coming up for Latov. Left side, Latov still defending and playing the chicken game here. One of the elite goes down, but so does all of the drones. Last elite about to get drone. Rhinos on the left side goes down. Rhinos on the right side goes down, but not without losing one singular miner. And on the back of that, Latov, 2 rhinos compared to Marko's 4, 3 rhinos compared to 4, and that IC is about to get popped real soon here. Once more rhinos pushing forward. Yeah, it is fucking dull, but it's pretty intense. The closeness of the game is pretty good here. Marko yet another split on the right side. Latov coming into the defense almost pretty quickly, and then the IC pops after a regroup, and those 3 miners are pretty much done for. Meanwhile, now Latov trying to drone a couple of things. And he does manage to drone the IC rhinos on the right hand side. Marko still with 3 more factories, and now they can push in. Well, let's try to. Marko quick on the defensive. Latov just getting the loss of the rhinos there. Huge engagement out towards the middle there. Marko clearly attacking Latov. Obviously because of that superior economic, not really superior economic, but really good miner micro. And there's the GG, and the first player to lose their map pick is going to be Mr. Latov. 1-0 down, so it's 3-2 up now for Marko. It is Try Again by Phonk, Phonk. Forgive me as I munch on some chips because I'm hungry. Alright, just 2 chips, hold on. Alright, path well traveled. Another one of the map picks in Latov's repertoire. If you don't know what a repertoire means, you go Google it up. Exactly, Steve. That is exactly my thought process there. This is the Latov map. You see choke points. You see forward engagements. You see desos. This is a Latov map. Spooderman, not Spider-Man. Who the hell is Spider-Man? I only know Spooderman. Drone. Do-do-do-do. Sorry, I'm picking my teeth with a toothpick. Alright. Ooh, there you go. There you go. There's a Latof right there. Miner drone immediately pushing forward all the way with 2 rhinos there. It's gonna deplete the health of the miners so fucking much. The miner does go down to one of those, one of the rhinos there. Almost perfect trade there, 2 for 1. Another paradrop comes in, but it's a little bit too late there, that paradrop. Latof getting droned. By the top right, but less aggression from Latof here. Simply super aggressive, but a little bit too aggressive maybe? He is on the retreat. Marko has the first power plant and war factory forward. Latof building backwards. So Marko clearly I think gonna get another refinery up. The doors of the war factory are bugged. Still a couple of conscripts here. And they're killing all the dogs that are coming up. It's funny. Marko, get a sentry gun. There you go. Alright, double war refinery. Only now does Latof push forward now. Sorry, base walk forward with that forward barracks, obviously getting a death cell on the field as well. Marko would kill the trees. I'm not sure whether Latof would. He might just place a plopper refinery right there. But Shadrigan comes up down towards the bottom side here. Latof trying to push with the rhinos as well. Connie's short work of the sentry guns, and look at Latof's position here. He's trying to push Marko away from his base so that he can have the upper hand advantage here. But the fight still goes on. It's pretty close, but Marko has a nearby tent. Sorry, not a building, a nearby tent garrison. So Latof can't even stay there for much longer, and Marko successfully defends with the price of some of the rhinos getting damaged. I think Beta is Gerhill now. Gerhill doesn't have that good English. Beta is Luft or whoever the hell that is. God, this Miller. I don't. Yeah, maybe. So it goes down anyway. So Dezo does not defeat the paradrop, unless he has an elite there. But top left, Marko doesn't seem to realize it. He is slowly losing that oil. Of course, with that elite as well. That's happened quite a bit. Marko's still pretty oblivious here. He's gonna lose that oil and the refinery, and he does. That's a big yikes. Maybe his music is too loud. Someone tell him to turn down his music. Look at Latof slowly inching forward here. Connie's right up on the forefront. Desso's in the mix. More paradrops around the back. Marko now going for IC, but there is no nuclear power. He still has power from the power plants, but Latof slowly inching forward here, taking out 2 war factories. Wants to target those rhinos, but unfortunately, he's just a little bit too cautious at this point. Snipes another miner though. He could definitely go for the engagement, but I don't think he wants to at the moment. 3 war factories, now with the middle gems, and still has his top patch of gems to go for. Latof's gonna have eco for days. He's ready on 7k. And Marko's so broke, he can't even repair his war factory. Look at that engagement at the bottom there. Marko holding a firm and solid line straight up. Waiting for the Desos is gonna be Latof. Deso King himself waiting to push in with those Desos, and then he'll decide to push in. Desos make quick work of fodder, and they're great at stopping your opponents from following you whenever you're taking an exit from a section of the map. Looks like Latof is getting the IC up as well. Marko only just getting his IC up. But Latof's so dominant on this game. So dominant. They're using 3 rounds to push forward and kill the nuclear power plant. Always gets any lead out of it. Oh, does also die to the new reaction? I think it's an explosion, and then there's the radiation down towards the bottom. So it explodes like an oil, and then they die to they emits the radiation. Sorry. They were that close, bro. They were super close. What do you mean? The plant was right here, and the desert was like here. The range for a nuke is pretty far. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Elite immediately coming and going. There's a veteran right there, so it could be Elite. But the drone coming from Latof around the back here, and even more reinforcements trying to push forward. Pedro coming in as well. Pedro's gonna take a good look at the refinery. He decides that is enough, and down goes Marko now. 3-3, going back and forth here. Who'll be first pick? Who knows? Alright, game number 7. Best of 11. So Sit on the Siege is next. Probably a map more suited for Marko, considering he's the one that makes all the good decisions. Look at this. It's very, very nice from Latof. You're going out to the other side. I was born in C-Class. You're immediately born by the C-Class. I live it, I breathe it. I forgot how the speech goes, but I only remember the first part. Is that even the first part? I don't know. I don't think so. Here it comes the Gaso drone, sorry, not flag drone. Immediately the minus is being sent to it. Oh, it undeploys, but it still gets drone there. Poor little miner. Press V on it, please. Please, please press V on it. Please press V. I'll let them try that same thing. Easy as you like. There was spawns on top left. Did they remove those spawns? I don't think so. Let's wait again here from left hand towards the bottom. Snipes the damage miner. And down it goes. Where are the tanks for Marko here? Not too sure where they are. Probably on the way over from the factory. Coming in factory new, but what is the factory new item with no factory? And down it goes. Latof still wrecking absolute hell here down towards the bottom left. There we go. 2 rhinos on the remain. Reinforcements a little bit coming. A little bit coming. Those all are still in contact as well. I want a standing desk. Oh, it's a dazzle. Where's the razzle dazzle? Sort of follow. I've never seen anyone want allies here on Sit on the Siege. To be picking allies on Sit on the Siege? You're fucking mad. You're a blood cloak that. Italian child, what's up, 7? Alright, so now we have the super weapons on the way. Except for Latof, who hasn't even built a radar yet. Hasn't expanded too. So he's gonna run into a brick wall of economy pretty soon. Marko has a really good build as per usual, as always. I've never seen Marko mess up a build. In my years of casting, I've never seen Marko mess up a build. Looks like Latof's gonna move his MCV either way. So build doesn't matter. Or rather where he's building to. But look at this Latof. Garrisoning all of the buildings. Perfect, absolute perfect cover here. Let's Rhines will make quick work of it. I mean, with the allied power plant buff, you can definitely make. Gonna trigger someone. There's probably someone in chat that doesn't know that the allied power plant buff has been enabled in Eureka. Let's push along the other side. Ooh, nice. I see there. Latof definitely couldn't keep him in his own backyard. He's on the chase. Marko's gonna sacrifice all three, I think. I was never gonna survive out that side.
Gear of reporting.
And there it comes.
Gear of reporting.
From both sides. Almost immediately, one after another. The Kirovs have been summoned and both players now has one AWP patch left. So obviously Kirov's probably good to take out the bunkers with it. Then players will just plant them right where the enemy would go by. Which is pretty funny, you know. You see an airship of the opposite country's flag and you wonder, what happens if I walk under it? What happens if I walk under this huge ass Zeppelin and I'm an enemy player? Whoa, hold on. Latof, absolute suicidal there. Pushes in, regrets it, changes his mind, and then now he backs off. But both ICs are now ready. They're definitely going to be one to use to counter one another. IC from Latof gets picked first, and then Marko. Marko getting more Rhinos IC than Latof here. Looks like the miners have been pushed over to the other side, but Latof chooses to pull back and defend. Does he defend? Yeah, IC, he does not. He absolutely does not defend the IC here, and flight cannons and flight trucks coming out for that Kiro pushing forward. Probably will get the battle lab with the damage done to it as well. What does he have left? He has about 2k in the bank. And even more children coming. Sorry. I mean rhinos. Oops. There you go, there's the MCV move. We need people to play allied maps. I think Fjord is a good allied map. And properly abuse cannons there. There we go, there's the IC. Marko caught off guard, question mark, still repairing his rhinos, a little bit late to the reaction to defend as well. There's not really much you can do about this except for try to run away and wait for the IC to go down. Latof trying another split again on towards the bottom right here. Not a split, but the reinforcements coming in and Marko on the retreat. I repeat, Marko on the retreat.
Player defeated.
And the GG though has been called from Latof. He can't survive with that eco. And getting outgunned and out-tanked as well. GG, that's gonna be 4-2. Marko taking the lead once again. Sure, this is over, yeah. Ask my boy who the fuck he is? Huh? Alright, let's go Impasse. Atlanta's gonna rock USA tomorrow. Yeah, US has a shit football team. I still remember one of the videos that made me laugh so fucking hard is the Americans. Yeah, I know, Sever. Is the Americans calling Christian Pulisic the LeBron James of basketball, of football? Sorry. It was one of the most funniest and saddest things I ever seen. What do you mean? I'm just slang. It's football. It's not soccer. I want to play some soccer. Dude, did you see the soccer World Cup? Dude, the soccer World Cup. Super good, man. I know if I'm just playing hard, yeah. Soccer World Cup. Alright, so Marko obviously walled in his oil. Latof has no walled in. He opts for Centric and obviously got walls a little bit too late, I think, for that paradrop. And smart guy's side just gonna garrison all the buildings with just one single conscript. Americanize it. Explain this map. You start here, you move here, gems here, gems there. There you go. Oh, that was nice. Double drone into Marko. Oh, that was a clutch save there. Can I call it skill? Oh! It goes down. I was like, can the conscripts kill a miner enough for it to blow up? And the answer is no. Well, it's the drone itself that killed it. Oh. Whoa. So I was trying to get some revenge here. Trying to get another miner out. Obviously, Marko has lost one miner, the second miner. Where are his tanks? Where are his tanks? Where are his tanks? Power goes down. What in the hell is happening to Marko at the moment? And there we go, there's the defense. He lost quite a lot there. He lost 2 miners. I mean, look at this. And Latof has been just slowly building and building and building, and now he's probably on the way down to the middle. Helicopter sector. Helicopter. Obviously, one paradox sitting here, 2 sentry because it's gonna make a quick deal out of it. Looks like both players are going for the split here. Or the trade, sorry, not a split, the trade. What's up, legend? Yeah, they are gonna go through for a trade here, but this looks like Marko is the first one to retreat, to defend for that trade. Not a good trade at all for Marko. We got dog fodder immediately coming out from their backwards barracks. And chasing those rhinos down. There's absolutely nothing else happening elsewhere. Pop. There you go, Marko. Oh, GG, and it's 4-4. Really back and forth here. Absolutely. I think Latof vetoed Arctic Circle. I'm not sure what Marko vetoed. Okay, let's go. Gonna say Freeway. Oh, I just stopped right. Damn, there you go. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Gosh, damn it. I need more cash. What the fuck are you talking about, chat? Why are you leaving me out of it? My fucking stream. Leave me out of my own chat and my fucking stream. Don't talk about when soon. Whenever I get my life back in check and I'm not working like 20 days a week, 20 days a month, sorry. Well, technically 20 days a month is kind of like a normal working minus a weekend, working thing. Did Adam quit? Yep, Dazzle. Adam has been busy with his fiance and everything else, so he has retired. Spell color of a K? Of course you spell color of a K, you're white. Everything else with a hard C you spell with a K because you love K's and the other KKs. Drone miner seem to have been repaired. 3 rounds transferred down towards the top side for Latof. Marko responds. 1 really late, 2 sentry guns. Looks like the oil does survive either way, but not doesn't seem can be safe for Latof's oil. Who explodes down towards the bottom. You thought Doofus is Latof? Sometimes I watch her stream? What the fuck? Well, of course it's not right now because, you know, Latof is a game, but... What the fuck? How the hell did you think that Latof is Doofus? Or Doofus is Latof? That's because he wants to be a Latof. What's happening here? Why is it so boring? Someone do something. That's right. I'm slowly getting more tired drunk. Not drunk, just tired. Drunk, tired. Easy.
Hey, Claude, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked.
It's time to go! It's got to go, blood. It's got to go. Angie, easy. Come on, man. I'm not gonna fucking end the stream here. I'm not a man of honor. I'm not gonna end the stream here, dude. I'll refund your points. Fuck no. Jesus. Laptop spinning on the right side down towards the bottom there. Easy snap on that wall factory. Looks like Marko sold his MCV. That looks like there was a split onto the top right as well. With Marko does defend it nicely. Go aboard. Alright. True. Marsh is glad that NGEZ won all of his child protection services. But more drones on the right there for Latof. Looks like Latof slowly trying to pick away here at Marko, but easy. I'll refund your points. Don't worry about it. I bet you got all that from the gambling. Doofus is actually this guy named X-Cotot. Oh, you don't know him? He's a secret Dutch guy living in America. And he has such a good Dutch accent then. Oh, look at that. Marko losing a miner to a drone. Trying to get a coin to kill it.
Go in your room.
Go in your room.
Go.
Go. Nice snipe there. Nice split from Latof. Not sure why Marko just didn't commit a little bit
Go
harder
in your
to.
room.
Kane had a good
Go.
dodge actually, yeah, until he got tainted by the Westerners, aka Matt, the biggest Westerner there is. The biggest forehead Westerner there is. Nice defense. Yeah, this split, I mean, it's kind of like playing chicken. Where is this going? And bear in mind, there's still one full jump patch not taken, so anyone can basically take the opportunity. Engineer gets squashed. So it's cutting close here, pretty tense. Marko tons of fodder Latof, not as many, or not as much. Look at his split for Latof, so I'll try to go down towards the bottom there. Marko does see it, he sends the Rhino back that way. Obviously Latof trying to reinforce down that bottom right hand channel. But Marko not giving up without a fight, he says no. And if Latof backs off too far away, he's not going to take the bait and follow Latof all the way there. He's going to wait for Latof to come back once again. So Marko playing it very cautiously here, using his mind to his advantage. And pushing when he thinks he needs to push and pulling back when he definitely needs to pull back. Latof on the other hand is straight up brute force and power. And the absolute finesse with those Desos as well. Looks like all of the armies have combined into one. Except for a small handful. Thomas Tommy? That is yes, that's a yes. And it's T-O-M-I, isn't it? Up, 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 up. Do it. Ooh, Marko losing another miner. These drones have been so annoying because obviously Marko doesn't have a service depot, right? So he can't do much. I mean, so does Latof, but Marko needs to save that eco. Look at Latof right now. He committed so much money onto the drones and rhinos and doesn't really have that much money left to use for the LD wall as well, but... Did I say LED wall? The fuck am I talking about? That's a work thing. This, I don't know if this is tense or this is boring to watch, but finally engagement down the top right there. Latof just trying to maybe snipe one or two miners, but it turns out into a full-blown allegation, consideration, commiserations down the right side. Not doing well for Latof, and even down towards the middle, going down the highway. Marko able to commit a lot more rhinos forward. And that's gonna push Latof all the way back. Even the two ones that he had here has been charged and are not faulty at all. A disengagement for Latof going around to try and snipe the miners. He did, but unfortunately he's gonna lose all the runs as well, which means no eco for those miners. It's gonna be 5-4. It changed, please. It's the wrong guy. Three, 4, 5, 6. Just do one for that. 3, 4. Alright, let's see what map is next. That was a break. Pirate Bay. Uh-oh. Hi. I literally type PIE. Oh shit, sorry. Fuck me. It's 5-4, yeah, my score is wrong, it's 5-4. Sorry. Sorry, I'm still tired. Alright, 5-4. It's 5-4, it's 5-4, alright. Let's go match point. Not yet, not yet, not yet. I'll let me know when it starts, but the current score is 5-4. I'm so sorry for this, I'm still super tired. I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep past 3 days. Alright, let's go. Match point for Marko. Let's go Pirate Bay. So obviously best of 11 first to 6, so match point it is going to be. Can you play in their list? Alright, so just the first pick in general then, okay. So they get to pick the first C-class player. No, I think they just get to pick the first one. Yeah, they will be in the voice chat, yep. No worries, Turbo. But if you can get home, that would be nice. Alright, Pirate Bay, Latof on the left, Marko on the right side. I will try to stay awake for this one. If it sounds like I'm just stuttering nonsense, it's because I have work in my head. I'm thinking about work. So when I say shit like LED wall, that's some shit at work, which is why I keep saying stuff like that whenever I'm tired. And just ramble on and talk about shit that doesn't make sense. The list is not available anywhere at all, but it will be available after this. After they have picked the teams. Because for sure, some fucker is gonna go around bribing or whatever. So... And 4 hours too and have one more night shift, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Right, so Pirate Bay, let's see here, almost identical builds at the moment. Yeah, literally identical. 2 miners on gems, 2 miners on gold, and then a power plant along the top with the war factory. And it's running out. And who are we bribing for? What version? Oh, interesting. So second war for Latof goes along the top here, and second war for Marko. Sorry, second war for Latof? Question mark. Da, 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 do. Do, 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 do. There's the drone. Just wondering where I went from Marko, sorry, before. Don't pick me last, assholes. We'll see, we'll see. The drone's going down pretty easily. Nice voice? Why? Oh, why, thank you, sir. I'm really flattered by that. I mean, I don't try to make it nice or something, but, you know, thank you. Tabo, you're gonna make me lag out. I gotta stop my alert. Skip. Thank you very much. Tabo with the 10. Alright, we got AFC out. Lab's already out for Marko. Marko stream sniping. Stop here. Don't worry. A very nice 4x3 there. Right, so Nebuya's not out yet. Both players also have a significant amount of conscripts down towards the middle from the paradrops. Marko abusing stream. Yeah, he got a gifted sub, so he knows. Paradrops are quite easily dealt with. I keep wanting to change it, but I can never do it right. The sublet. Thanks, Servo. My man. My neighbor, my ninja. I like this placement of the IC right here, and the wall coming up as well for Latof. Of course, it's a little bit out in the front. It's okay. Yeah, it looks like both of them really want to win this game. So they're not really doing stuff that they would usually do. They're being a little bit more cautious, a little bit more precarious of what they want to do. But Neviat is out for Latof, and the squid or sub immediately comes out of it first. Looks like Marko's gonna be triggering the first one to try and engage along the top. All ships go down. IC does get popped for the IC drones from Marko. The entire army down towards the middle has gone down. Quicker than your mother on a Friday night. All the rhinos go down. Now Marko makes a turn for it from the top row down towards the middle. Latof gonna lose along the top as well. He has an IC ready, but does he have the tanks for it? He has 5 down towards bottom, and he IC'd 4 of them. Pushes the rhinos away. And he lives to survive another day. But Marko coming back into the fray. And what can Latof do but pray to see that he sees this game out. He goes on the defensive here. Sajigan comes out. Another spray along the top here for Latof. His IC might be protected, but his base is definitely gonna be defected after this push. And Elite comes out here out of nowhere. And what is best to see, then Marko coming back forward with the push as well. Almost gets the war factory down by another 3 split along the bottom there. Takes out a miner. There's a dreadnought down in the water, but unfortunately Latof kind of forgot about it. Did not get any damage out. And now Marko engages long enough to get a second IC down on the board. And it's currently match point, so whoever wins will get first pick. It looks like the MCB does not go down. MCB does not go down. The Elite is all gonna make a huge difference in this engagement right here. Unfortunately, it does get targeted, and the Elite goes down. He missed the
Player
exit.
defeated.
That was the biggest delay I have ever seen, but GG 6-4 the final score. Wow. Wow, great fucking games. Not much great commentary from me because I'm falling asleep half the time. But GG's. Ignore whatever I sent you in chat. We're gonna do this. The winner gets to pick the first pick in general, no matter what class, no matter how good they are. You get the first pick for whatever class it is. After that, we're gonna pick players from C class onwards. And obviously, Marko, you had the first pick. Latof, we have second. So Marko, you'll get the first pick for the C class. But for now, I need each of you to pick a player of any caliber to be in your team.
Marko has first pick, right?
I'm really getting confused. Like, do I pick anyone or just
anyone.
from
Anyone?
Oh.
Anyone, anywhere.
I guess I pick Legend then.
Oh, really? Why
I mean,
Legend? Why Legend?
Because he's really shit, but I think that he can perform if he gets lucky, but I'm hoping that he gets lucky this time.
Ah, okay. So first pick for Team Marko is gonna be a Legend. Latof, how about you?
Only Keen is there. Only Legend and Keen is there.
There's Ed, there's Tim.
Oh, but they're like S negative and S negative. Okay, I'll have to go with Tim.
You go with Tim? Alright. So Tim is gonna go on Team Latof. So that's our first pick for you, chat. Tim and Legend already on the other side. So We're gonna move on now from C class all the way up. So from left to right, and then eventually to Ed and Chien. So Marco, who are you gonna pick for your first C class player?
I guess. Okay, I'll pick Matt this time.
Ah, he did it.
I'm pretty sure he's worst of the three, but let's do it.
Oh, he's definitely worst of the three, but okay. I get you. A challenge it is. Matt is gonna be on team Marko Latof. Mr. Deeb or Guy?
No, I will pick Guy.
Oh, you picked Guy over Mr. Deeb. Okay, I agree. I agree. I think Guy is better than Mr. Deeb.
That's a mistake because Deeb is very, like, he wants to learn. He's practicing nicely.
That is true. That is true. All right, so that means that Mr. Deeb will go automatically to team Marko then, because we're going class by class.
Okay.
All right, so Marko, you don't get to pick, obviously. So Latof,
Wait,
you
I get two shit tier players.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
Yep. So that's how it's meant to be. All right, Latof, from the purple players, you're the B- class. Have your pick.
Let me ask a question. Is Knife like his nickname is Realist? Or what
No.
was his
No.
nickname?
Knife and Reelers are different people.
Knife was playing last month, right?
Yep.
What was his nickname?
Knife.
Just remind me.
Knife.
Was Knife?
Yeah.
I thought he made a different nickname. The ladder.
I mean, if you
I'll
wanna,
go with Knife.
if you want to go for the joke, Knife has multiple nicknames, but all right, Knife it is. So Knife on team Latof. Okay, Marko, how about you?
So many Yuri players.
Yeah, you kind of have to think about it as well, because you are encouraged to put.
I'll pick Necrons because he's the one who plays RA2 the most, I think.
Ah, okay. So Matt obviously pick RA2. DB is Yuri. Necrons is RA2. Okay. So you have to try your best to get an even number of Yuri and RA2 players, so you don't have to throw a RA2 player into a Yuri game. All right, that's off. You're next.
The B plus?
B minus. So purple. We're moving
B
from left
minus.
to right.
Oh, so if you pick Nick, I will go with Lloyd.
Ooh, not even Snark?
Then I was gonna pick Lloyd next.
Ah, okay. All right, Lloyd it is. Lloyd on team Latof. Marko?
I mean, I've seen Snark play so many times and he's so bad. And I'm just afraid that he will pick allies and make like fucking Chrono Legionnaires.
It'll make BFs. With Chrono Legionnaires in them.
Alright, I'll pick Snark.
Ah, I love it. Alright, Snark to team Marko. Alright, Latof. Eco Doofus.
Nick? No, I will go with Doofus.
Doofus, alright, good pick. Alright, that means that Neek automatically goes to team Marko. And then once again, Latof has first pick for B+.
Wait, I'm getting second pick in every class. Fuck.
It's unlucky because of the number of players that we have.
I will go with Nope.
Oh, okay. Over Berg?
I go Berg.
I don't know.
I'll-
I never seen him play.
Okay. So Berg to team Marko and Nob to team Latof. That's interesting, man. It's interesting. Alright, Latof, who's your next pick?
Laszlo? I don't know. I will go with Smoke, I guess.
Okay, alright, he's decent.
I'm definitely not picking fucking Laszlo, so I'm getting
Alright. So Smoke the team Latof and then Papa the team Marko. So Laszlo automatically goes to team Latof. Alright, so we're moving on to the A class play. Berg! A-class players. So out of the green players that are here, Marko, you finally get first pick. Let's go.
Oh. Let's see. I guess I'll have to pick my boy Root.
I was about to say, if you say someone else besides Root, you're fucked up. Okay, Root it is. So Root the team Marko Latof, how about you?
I will pick Marsh.
You pick, sorry?
Marsh.
Marsh. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, back to back Marko.
I kinda don't want to pick the guy, but he's so annoying that I'm hoping that he will demoralize the enemy team, so I'll pick Beta.
I knew it! I knew it! when you said I don't like this guy, he's kind of annoying, I immediately clicked beta and brought him. Alright, beta the team Marko Latof.
Das only plays Yuri? He plays both, no? I will pick Das.
He
Yeah, right.
plays already too a bit.
Yeah, that's a little bit above. Hold on, I think I might have missed somewhere. Yeah, I did miss Steve. Alright, Steve, I missed your name. Alright, so Zaslan to team Latof. Alright, Marko.
I might be wrong, but I think Hardcore has won quite a bit show matches lately against these guys, so I'll pick him.
Alright, so HC the team Marko Latof. It's on to you.
I don't know.
Alright, Matt, one more backseat pick, and I'm gonna fucking kick you out of him.
You know what? I'm gonna allow that. Captains can kick people off their team if they're being a dick.
I will pick Muyang.
Oh, Muyang, okay. Do you know who Muyang is?
No, I've seen him, like, I've played against him a few times.
Right.
He's okay.
Okay, alright. Muyang the team Latof. Marko, how about you?
I'll pick Gino.
Good pick, alright, Gino. Ooh. Alright, Latof?
I will have Mikos.
Oh, I forgot you two were like, you brought you back for RA2. Alright. There's a couple left, not too many. Pick wisely.
I'm not really sure how much Osama is playing. I'm pretty sure he's playing in Rambo.
Is it?
I hope so.
Wouldn't the lag be worse?
Yeah, I'll pick Osama so my guys doesn't have to play against lag.
So you're gonna pick Osama?
Yeah.
Alright, Osama it is. I'm so sad that y'all haven't picked Duke, man. This is insulting. Alright, Latof.
I will pick Realist.
Okay. You know, Realist has been in really good form lately. He's been playing like fucking amazing.
I'll pick Sandstorm.
Finally! How did y'all take so long to pick Sandstorm? Alright, Latof.
Because he plays Allieds.
Oh, true.
I will pick Zed.
Good pick. Is that y'all took so long to pick Zed as well? Alright. Darius, Max, or Steve?
I'm gonna pick Steve so he can not stay in team.
Alright, that is Steve in Team Marko. Alright. We've got 4 left.
Or 2, no?
Yeah,
Only
four
Max and Darius.
yeah, 4 players in general, but 2 for A class, Darius and Max.
I will go for Darius.
Alright. So that means that automatically Max goes to Team Marko. And Latof, you will be picking for Tien and Ed both. So whoever you don't pick will automatically go to Team Marko. So Latof, Tien or Ed?
No, I'll go for Keen.
Go for Tien. Alright, the Octo Kid indeed. So there you are. Let me just count the numbers. So 1, 2, 4,
I
5,
definitely
6,
think it would be beneficial to throw the series to get the first picks because you got more first picks than me.
7. Yeah. So there's currently 16 to 17 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. So Latof is currently 1 player down. So Marko, I'm gonna do you a little. Oh, sorry, Hughie. Okay, I'm missing one person. So I'm missing one person. I don't know whether he was in the list. Was he in the list? Oh, he was not in the list. Okay. All right. So because Latof is 1 person down, and this person is a last minute addition. So Latof, you will get Hughie as a last minute addition to make the teams even 17 each. You know who Hughie is, Latof?
I've played against him in Blitz.
Wait, what do you mean he's 1 person down? Isn't he now 1 person up?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No. He is pretty much even now. Yep, that is your team. And that is who you will be. So I will make the channels in the UH Events Discord server, so that's when you can talk to your team and kind of organize and everything. First games are hopefully going to be tomorrow. So first place are gonna be C classes, so the C class players are gonna be matched up first, and then we're gonna move on from there. All right, boys, thank you very much for joining me. Good luck, have fun, and don't kill Legend, please, Marko.